Find the Laplace transformation of f of t defined by f of t is equals to t by t, small t upon capital T, when t lies between 0 and capital T, and its value is 1 when t is greater than t. Find the Laplace transformation of this function. Now, beta, we have done the formula of how to find the Laplace transformation. So, Laplace transformation of f of t equals to, this is from 0 to infinity, e the power minus st ft dt. Okay, this is our general formula to find the Laplace transformation of any function. This is 0 to infinity under the integration sign e the power minus st ft dt. Now, this is our discontinuous function. As we have two limits is breaked into two parts. So 0 to infinity will be break into two parts. Number one is from 0 to capital T, e the power minus st ft dt, and the other will be from t greater than t. What is the upper limit? We don't know, so it will goes to infinity. Okay? T to infinity, e the power minus st ft dt. But as we have two types in this function, one is under the limit 0 to t and other is from t greater than t. So we have break this interval in the two parts. One integration is under the limits from 0 to t and other is from t to infinity. Now, in the interval 0 to t, we have the value of the function as small t upon capital T dt, plus in the interval t to infinity, we have the value of the function as 1 dt. Now you can solve it, integrate it, and find the value. See, we have to integrate this integral with respect to small t. So this capital T is constant for this function. We can take it outside the integral. So we have to evaluate 0 to t, t e the power minus st dt, as well as we have to evaluate e the power minus st dt. First of all, this is first function, this is second function. U into integration of v minus, आप लोगों को मैंने chain rule बताया था. What was the chain rule? Differentiate first term and integrate second term. Again, minus s is already there. Again, 1 minus s will be there. It will become s square. And the limits are from 0 to t, because in the next term, differentiation of 1 will be 0. Plus, similarly, integration of e the power minus st will be e the power minus st upon minus s, and limits of integration are from t to infinity. So this is equals to 1 upon t minus t upon s e the power minus st minus e the power minus st upon s square. Limits are from 0 to t. This minus and plus will be minus 1 upon s e the power minus st, and limits are from t to infinity. But be very careful while substituting the limits. We have to substitute this limit in the term of t, because we were integrating it with respect to small t, and these limits are of small t. ठीक है, ये small t की limits है. तो जब आप limits put करोगे, you will put this value in the case of t. It will be 1 upon t as it is. This minus t, this minus small t will be replaced with capital T. It will become minus t upon s e the power minus s. Again, this small t will be replaced by capital T minus e the power minus s into capital T divided by s square. So it was the upper limit. After that we have to substitute lower limit. ठीक है, यहाँ पे lower limit put करोगे, in the case of t it will become 0 minus lower limit, first term will be 0 minus substitute 0 in this t, you will get e the power 0 upon s square. ठीक है, this is the lower limit minus 1 upon s. You have to substitute infinity. Instead of t, it will be e the power minus infinity minus e the power minus s into capital T. ठीक है? This is equals to 1 upon t minus t upon s e the power minus st minus e the power minus st upon s square. Minus and minus will be plus. E the power minus 0 means 1 upon e the power 0, and anything raised to the power 0 is 1, but its answer is 1. So it will become 1 upon s square. Similarly, minus 1 upon s. Now this term is e the power minus infinity. E the power minus infinity means 1 upon e raised to the power infinity. Anything raised to the power infinity is again infinity, and 1 upon infinity is 0. But please be very careful while substituting the limits. This is e the power minus infinity. E the power minus infinity, you will substitute the value. After that, we have substitute the limits, opening the brackets. After opening the brackets, we will get this term. This term is with negative sign and this term is with positive sign. These two terms will be cancelled out and we will get the required result. ठीक है? Next is Laplace transformation of derivatives. Laplace transformation of derivatives. Laplace transformation of derivatives. Laplace transformation of f raised to the power nt. Here n stands for nth order derivative. ठीक है? So Laplace transformation of f and t will be equals to 0. F bar s. This is equals to f bar s minus, साथ में s the power n है, minus s raised to the power n minus 1 f of 0 minus s raised to the power n minus 2 f dash 0, s raised to the power n minus 3 f double dash 0, s raised to the power n minus 4 f triple dash 0, and so on up to infinity. Let us suppose we want to find the Laplace transformation of f dash t. In that case, this result will be s f bar s minus f of 0. As s raised to the power 1 minus 1, here we have n, here we have 1. It means first order derivative. It will be 1 minus 1 and it will be 0, and s raised to the power 0 is again 1. So we are taking only f of 0. Similarly, if you want to find the Laplace transformation of f double dash t, it will be equals to s square f bar s minus s f of 0 minus f dash 0. And in the same manner, you can find the Laplace transformation of any higher order derivative. ठीक है बेटा? This is the general formula how we can find the Laplace transformation of nth order derivative. First of all, s raised to the power n into f bar s. F bar s क्या है यहाँ पे? I told you yesterday that if we want to find the Laplace transformation of f of t, then the result will be in the form of f bar s. ठीक है? तो ये f bar s जो हमारे पास राइट हैंड साइड होती है, ये वो है. तो हमारे पास अगर किसी भी फंक्शन की Laplace transformation f bar s है, then in that case Laplace transformation of nth order derivative will be s the power n into f bar s. as the power, we are going to decrease the power in the term of s, and we are going to increase the power of f of 0. First of all, f of 0, f dash 0, f double dash 0, f0, f dash 0, f double dash 0 कहाँ से आएंगे? जो भी हमारे पास फंक्शन दिया होगा उसमें t को 0 पुट करके. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन है इसके ऊपर. If Laplace transformation of t sin omega t equals to 2 omega s upon omega square plus s square the whole square, if we have Laplace of t sin omega t equals to 2 omega s upon s square plus omega square the whole square, then evaluate number 1, Laplace transformation of omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t, and in second part we have to find the value of Laplace transformation of 2 cos omega t, 2 cos omega t minus omega t sin omega t. ठीक है, this term is given and we have to evaluate these two terms. ये term हमें given है, हमें इन दोनों की value find out करनी है. First of all, see, if this is the function, then this is its result. We don't need to find it. ये हमें result निकाल के दिया हुआ है इसका. तो मतलब हमें यहाँ पे क्या दिया हुआ है? Solution में you will write it again. Given that Laplace transformation of t sin omega t equals to this, means Laplace transformation of f of t equals to f bar s, where जो हमारे पास f of t है, where f of t equals to t sin omega t and f bar s. This is again given. F bar s is equals to 2 omega s upon omega square plus s square the whole square. But these terms are given. ठीक है? First of all, we are comparing this given term with our general term, that is Laplace transformation of f of t equals to f bar s. So if we compare these two terms, we get that f of t equals to t sin omega t and f bar s is equals to 2 omega s upon omega square plus s square the whole square. After that, we have to find the value of Laplace of omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t. कहाँ से आएगी? If you differentiate f of t, find f dash t. We want to differentiate this function. This is first term, this is second term. U into V का rule. Apply U into V rule. First term as it is, differentiation of second term. Sin omega t की differentiation, this is cos omega t into omega. Plus, now second term will remain as it is, this is sin omega t, and differentiation of first term will be 1. So this is equals to omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t. ठीक है? Now see, we want to find the Laplace transformation of this term. In first part, you have to find the Laplace of which term? Omega t cos omega t. Omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t. It means that we have to find the Laplace of this term. If we differentiate f of t, we get this term, and at the end, we have to find the Laplace of this differentiation. It means that Laplace transformation of f dash t. Now, Laplace transformation of f dash t. We have the formula of Laplace transformation of f dash t. This is equals to s f bar s minus f of 0. Substitute the value f dash t. We have the value of f dash t as omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t equals to S. S will remain as it is. F bar S. What is the value of F bar S? F bar S is 2 omega S upon omega square plus S square the whole square minus. We need the value of F of 0. F of 0 will be, we have F of t as t sine omega t. So F of 0 will be, substitute 0 in the place of t. It will be 0 sine omega into 0. It will be 0 minus 0. So it is equals to 2 omega s square upon omega square plus s square the whole square, which is our required result. After that, if we again differentiate this term, f double dash t, omega is constant, it will remain as it is. First function, second function, it will be t. Differentiation of cos omega t will be minus sine omega t into omega plus, again this omega will remain as it is, cos omega t will remain as it is, and differentiation of t will be 1 plus differentiation of sine omega t will be cos omega t into omega. So it will be minus omega square t sine omega t plus omega cos omega t plus omega cos omega t. It will be minus omega square t sin omega t plus ये दोनों terms add हो जाएंगी. It will be 2 omega cos omega t. Please change in the statement. In equation number 2, we have to find the Laplace transformation of 2 cos omega t minus omega square t sin omega t. Here it is omega square. ठीक है? ठीक है? Now see beta, we have to find the Laplace of this term again. This is minus omega square t sin omega t plus 2 cos omega t. It means that we have to find the Laplace transformation of f double dash t. And the formula for f double dash t is s square f bar s minus s f0 minus f dash 0. That is Laplace transformation of f double dash t. The value of f double dash t is minus omega square t sin omega t plus 2 omega cos omega t equals to s square f bar s. The value of f bar s is 2 omega s upon omega square plus s square the whole square minus s will remain as it is into f of 0. The value of f of 0 is 0 minus. Now we want the value of f dash 0. अब f dash 0 की value कहाँ से आएगी भाई? We have f of t. F of t, again differentiate it. We will get f dash t. If you differentiate this term, again u into v rule will be applicable over here. And we have already find the value of f dash t. ठीक है? हमें f dash 0 चाहिए ना? तो f dash 0 कहाँ से आएगा? When we substitute the value of t equals to 0 here. So from this term, you can find it directly. From this term, f dash t, f dash 0 will be, this is omega into 0 cos omega into 0 plus sine omega into 0. So this term will be again equals to 0. So it will be equals to 2 omega s cube upon omega square plus s square the whole square, which is our required result. I hope it is clear, beta. Next is Laplace transformation of integrals. Laplace transformation of integrals means if we have the Laplace transformation of some function is equals to f bar s, then if we want to find the value of Laplace transformation of 0 to u, let it be f of u du, then it will be f bar s upon s. What we have done, beta, we are given with this term. We have find the function, we have find the Laplace transformation, and its result is f bar s. But if we want to find the Laplace transformation under the integral, function की integration है within the limits, then what to do? This f bar s will remain as it is. We divide it by single s. Divide the result with s. You will get the required result. Question है इसके ऊपर. Find the Laplace transformation of. Find the Laplace transformation of 0 to t e the power minus t cos t dt. We have to find the Laplace transformation of this function. ठीक है? Before taking the integral sign, just find the Laplace transformation of the function. Function is e the power minus t cos t. ठीक है? अब बेटा कैसे लैप्लेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन निकालोगे? सबसे पहले किसकी लैप्लेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन निकाल सकते हैं हम? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल फाइंड द लैप्लेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ cos t. Cos t. ठीक है? I hope you remember the results. Laplace transformation of cos at. We have done the result. This is s upon s square plus a square. Here we have 1 in the place of a. So it will be s upon s square plus 1 the square. It will be again equals to 1. Now we want to find the Laplace transformation of e the power minus t cos t. First shifting property. I hope you remember this. Wherever we have s, we have to replace s with s minus a, where a will be the coefficient of t in the exponential term. We have a equals to minus 1. So this result will become s plus 1 upon s plus 1 the whole square plus 1. ठीक है? इतना क्लियर है? ये कल भी किया था हमने इस तरह का क्वेश्चन. Now beta, we have to find the Laplace of integration of e the power minus t cos t dt, where the integration limits are from 0 to t. What to do? Just write the result as it is. This is s plus 1 upon s plus 1 the whole square plus 1 and multiply the denominator with s. That's it. So it's a required result. Clear है बेटा ये? Whenever you want to find the integral under Laplace, first of all, find the Laplace transformation of the function. After that, finding the result, you have to just multiply with 1 upon s or divide the function with s. Yeah. Multiplication by t raised to the power n. Multiplication by t raised to the power n. Again we have if Laplace transformation of f of t equals to f bar s, then Laplace transformation of t raised to the power n into f of t it will be equals to minus 1 the power n dn upon ds raised to the power n into f bar s. What we are going to do, whatever the result of this function under Laplace, if we want to multiply this term with t raised to the power n, just in the result, you have to differentiate this result n times because we have t raised to the power n. So we will differentiate this result n times with minus 1 raised to the power n. Suppose we want to multiply t to the power 1 with the function. First of all, you find the Laplace transformation of the function. After that, t to the power 1 means minus 1 to the power 1 into d by ds. You have to differentiate the function only once. Okay? Question is, find the Laplace transformation of t sine cube 3t. Find the Laplace transformation of t sine cube 3t. So first of all, you can find the Laplace transformation of sine cube 3t. कल हम लोगों ने किया था एक ऐसा क्वेश्चन, जल्दी से ट्राई करो. साइन स्क्वायर है बेटा, यहाँ पे साइन स्क्वायर 3t. दिस इज t साइन स्क्वायर 3t. Sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta. I told you yesterday, first of all, we have to change the powers into linear terms. After that, we can apply Laplace transformation because we don't have any Laplace result in powers, square, cube. इस तरह में कोई result नहीं है. So first of all, change this trigonometric term into linear term. Sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta, but we want to find the value of sin square 3 theta. So sin square 3 theta will be equal to 1 minus cos. Sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. So it will be 1 minus cos 6 theta by 2. Okay? It means that we have to find the Laplace transformation of t into 1 minus cos 6 theta divided by 2. But again, we cannot separate these two terms as we don't have any formula. So first of all, we will find the value of 1 minus cos 6 theta divided by 2. 1 upon 2 is constant. It can be taken out the Laplace transformation. So we have to find the Laplace transformation of 1 minus cos 6 theta. Now we can apply linearity property because we have negative sign over here. So it will be Laplace transformation of 1 minus Laplace transformation of cos 6 theta. 1 upon 2. Laplace transformation of 1 is 1 upon s minus Laplace transformation of cos 6 theta will be s upon s square plus 6 square. Okay? So this is equals to 1 by 2, 1 by s minus s upon s square plus 36. Now, beta, we have to multiply this term with the t. So if we want to multiply the function with the t, in that case, you have to differentiate the result. So Laplace transformation of t into 1 minus cos 6 theta, 6t रहेगा यहाँ पे, as we have t over here, 6t. ठीक है? So it will be again equals to t. Here it will be again equals to t. So this is equals to t into 1 minus cos 6t equals to, क्या बनेगा बेटा यहाँ पर result? It will be minus 1 raised to the power 1 d the power 1 ds the power 1 into जो भी result आया है. This is 1 upon 2 1 by s minus s upon s square plus 36. Now you have to differentiate this term. This is equals to minus 1 the power 1 is again minus 1 by 2 can be taken outside the bracket as it is common to both the terms. 1 by 2 derivative of 1 upon s. That means you have to find the derivative of s raised to the power minus 1 minus derivative of s into s square plus 36 raised to the power -1. ठीक है, so this is equals to -1/2. अब डेरिवेटिव ऑफ s की पावर -1 will be -1 upon s square. डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ x की पावर n क्या होती है? This is nx raised to the power n-1 माइनस यहाँ पे u into v का रूल अप्लाई होगा. We will apply u and v rule. First function as it is, differentiation of second function -1 s square plus 36 raised to the power -2 into differentiation of this function again. This is 2s plus now s square plus 36 raised to the power -1 will remain as it is, and derivative of s with respect to s will be 1. So this is equals to -1/2 -1 by s square minus, this is s and s will be 2s square upon s square plus 36 the whole square. We are taking this term in the denominator plus 1 upon s square plus 36. So it is up to you. You have to further evaluate it or you can leave it over here. Next is division by t. Again we have, if Laplace of f of t equals to f bar s, then Laplace of f of t divided by t. If we have t in the denominator, in that case it will be whatever the result is, you have to integrate this result under the limits s to infinity. ठीक है, जो भी आपके पास रिजल्ट आएगा लैप्लेस निकालने के बाद, उस रिजल्ट को आप लोगों ने इंटीग्रेट करना है विद इन द लिमिट्स s to infinity. Again question is there, find the Laplace transformation of e the power minus at minus e the power minus bt upon t. Find the Laplace transformation of e the power minus at minus e the power minus bt upon t. First of all, ignore this t. Find Laplace transformation of e the power minus at minus e the power minus bt. So this is equals to Laplace of e the power minus at, Laplace of e the power minus bt. Laplace of e the power at is 1 upon s minus a, लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा s plus a. Laplace transformation of e the power minus bt will be 1 upon s plus b. Now we have to divide this term with t. So Laplace of e the power minus at e the power minus bt upon t, it will be equals to, क्या करना है आपने, whatever the result is, you have to integrate this result. You have to integrate this result within the limits s to infinity, 1 upon s plus a minus 1 upon s plus b ds. I hope that you all can find the integration value. This is equals to 1 upon s plus a, 1 upon a plus x. क्या होती है इसकी इंटीग्रेशन?
log x,
log s plus a. ठीक है, माइनस सिमिलरली 1 upon s plus b, it will be log s plus b, and the limits of integration are from s to infinity. Log a minus log b, it can be written as
log a into
a upon b division में, and the limits of integration are from s to infinity. Now as we have infinity in the limits, so first of all we have to change this s in the form of 1 upon s, क्योंकि जब हम infinity पुट करेंगे तो पूरी टर्म infinity हो जाएगी, not defined हो जाएगी. First of all change this s to 1 upon s. s यहाँ से कॉमन निकालो, आपके पास आ जाएगा. Similarly in the denominator, this is 1 plus b upon s, and in this we have the limit from s to infinity. After that, substitute the limits. It will be equal to log of 1 plus a upon infinity. 1 upon infinity is 0. So it will be 1 plus 0 upon 1 plus 0 minus lower limit. This is equal to log of 1 plus a upon s upon 1 plus b upon s. Because in the place of s, we have again s. We are integrating with respect to s. So s की ही limit है ये. So this is equal to log 1 minus log of. Again take the LCM and it will be s plus a upon s plus b. Log 1 is 0 minus log of s plus a upon s plus b. So this is equals to minus log of, so this is equals to minus log of s plus a upon s plus b. We can write it as log of s plus a upon s plus b raised to the power minus 1. ठीक है? So it can be log of s plus b upon s plus a. रेसिप्रोकल कर दिया टर्म का. ठीक है?